How you doing, folks? Out there in YouTube land. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. This is Nintito's Art. Nintito from Nintito's Art. And I'm gonna do something very simple today. Not complicated, but it's a fun project. It is for young and kids of all ages. Basically, it's a how-to. It's a simple how to draw Super Mario or Mario's head facing forward, Mario's face. Nothing too complicated, so this project didn't take too long. Now, when you draw Mario's head, starting off using my real estate here. This 8x11 sheet of stock paper. You usually want to draw a circle because usually his foundation is a circle. Now, if you want to get a perfect circle, I'll always just wing it most of the time. But if you want to get a perfect circle, if you don't have basically if you don't have like the equipment available, you can use like for example a CD, depending on the size you want it, a CD laying around, and use that if you want to get it perfectly. Now you want to start off light because if you want to make if you want to erase, you don't want the construction lines showing up. But for the sake of the video and for it to show up, I'm going to be using darkening it in a little bit. All right, so we got our foundation down, and I don't know the exact terminologies, but it's something I think it's called the Loomis method. But I used to always call it, or I call it the circle line method. So you want to pinpoint the middle of the top to the bottom of the circle that you made. You want to get a ruler or something that you can makeshift. It's gonna be and then another line going across, give or take. Let's see, right here. Okay. Now this is gonna be the reference right here, from top to bottom. And then we're gonna do, just following your reference, you're gonna have a little bit of a curvature. The way I do it is you're gonna have to use a little bit of a mental calculation also. It's good extra for your brain. So like in this part right here, I just using my head, I mentally calculate how far apart each curvature of the jaw is from the reference line in the middle, and then from there, from bottom to up, I start very lightly filling in the mouth area. Your hair curves, but on this part right here, curve it up. Curve it up, and then connect the line, like so. And then this part with the part of his hair showing, just gonna connect it like that. Now to the reference line. Start with the mustache. Following the reference I have on the side. You always want to take your time. Don't rush it. As lightly as you can make it with your pencil. Remember, you can always make an adjustment. There you go. Right there. Curve it down. And since I'm right here, I'm going to take advantage. Start its nose, bring it up, curve it down. If you have something that similar size to the nose, they can use as a guide, like I did with the CD case, or you have the special template available. You can use that. Me, most part, always I just wing it. Even if I had the template available, it's just the way I am. I like to use my head, hand and eye coordination. Kiss is good. It's actually good for your brain to and it trains your brain to get better control, have better control with the your hand and eye coordination when you're drawing. That's why you have artists like Jim Lee. You can do sketches in minutes. Will take lots of people hours to make, because he has great hand-eye coordination. So right now, going by the reference of the mustache, I'm gonna go ahead and at the start using this as the guideline to his eye, or part of his eye, and using this guideline right here. Let's see how far apart I have to be from this part. So I'm gonna curve it. So it sticks out. Part, following the reference I have, and then this part right here, inner pupil. And basically, you want to mirror this over here, be about. Just a little bit. This far away. Right now I'm just following the reference best I can, and all right. Any mistakes, anything, any corrections, we'll fix that. Like for example, the face right here. bit more to the closer to his mustache. Bring it up. Just out of the way. Circle just to reach the guideline. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and add the ear. Go. Caddies follow with here across there. Guideline. You notice that when I use my pencil, I try to hold it more from over here and over here. That's to ease the pressure and not let too much pressure down. You can easily erase the construction lines. But of course, like I mentioned earlier, I am putting a little bit of pressure on the pencil so you can see the drawing come out. But I will ink it in. Yeah, I can see it better. And then maybe I decide to color it or not. I'll see further along. Right now, everything I'm doing, everything you can say is a combination. I'm doing quick sketches. Like right now, it's like quick sketch, scribble, with a combination of I guess it's called the Loomis method, or what I call the circle line method when I started off. You can use a combination of different methods to start your drawing. And then from there, you just you make adjustments as you go along. Basically, like you deconstruct it or build it up. Like you build a sculpture, you know, you take away excess, redefine things, clean it up. I'm pretty sure that people out there have better method than this. This is my method. This is the method I like doing. I enjoy doing because it's it helps out with your. To me, I think it helps you out getting better with your drawing. And it comes to a point like you'll get as good, real good, that you won't even have to rely on the guide or a reference to get perfect circles or perfect oval shapes and stuff. So I would recommend to definitely, for the most part, not for the most part, but if you can, try using more freehand style instead of relying on templates or guides. Alright, so at this point, we're going to start to basically make a slight adjustment before I start outlining it in. Now, if you notice something different, is that I actually at the 50-minute mark I stopped recording because I was going to load it up to my computer, to that section, and at the same time I'll make adjustments off screen just to save some time and clean it up a little bit. So you notice the eyes, they're a little bit more rounder than last time. I adjusted the nose a little bit. Now the ears, this is very important. I wanted to show that on screen, but you know, just to save the time I did it off screen. The ears were actually a bit higher. I don't know if you can tell the right here in this section right here where I erased it. They were a bit higher, and they were supposed to be a little bit lower and lower to the nose. And that happened because I wasn't looking at the picture as a whole. There's another lesson to learn. When you're making a drawing, you always want to make sure that you look at the drawing or the picture as a whole. Don't just concentrate on one area, getting that area right, because if you do that, it's going to throw you off and it's going to come out uneven, or like an ear or eye higher than the other one. You always want to, that's why I made the reference on the guideline. You always want to, and of course your reference on your computer, phone, or a picture, photograph. You want to use that as a reference. You want to make sure everything is lined up, ears to the nose, ears to the eye, and so forth. But yeah, that's another lesson to learn, to be aware of. That'll make the difference between getting the likeness and the drawing coming out good, or you know, the drawing messing up on you. But of course, as long as you're using a pencil, there's always a way to salvage or correct the mistakes. Or like Bob Ross, the great Bob Ross would say, there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. And will be corrected. Alright, so if you get to the point that you feel satisfied, or in my case I feel satisfied with the outcome so far, normally I like to just go ahead and start coloring it, so it can be more true to the reference, and I'll do the outlines. But since we're learning how to draw Mario or Mario's face through reference, step-by-step guide, I'm gonna go ahead and start inking it in. Okay. Now what I'm using is a Sharpie pencil. It's a fine point, ultra light, and start off right here. Now the thing about using our Sharpie when you're outlining is that you always want to make sure you want to go with the flow. At the same time, you want to be as accurate as possible, or you want to keep your lines as straight as possible. Here. Don't be afraid to take a break. Let it dry up a little bit, because you can still smudge it. Alright, now with the eyes, you want to try to go in one continuous motion, so avoid blotches, like so. Another thing, I'm taking a break after each section, so I can regroup. Okay. There. Okay, right here. Curve. Curve. Now the nose, I made the gym of the nose also. I brought it up a little bit. If you're starting to stop on an area you have to stop, try to pick up right where you left off, like a very end point, the best you can. So bring it down. Bring it down here. Don't be afraid to turn it around if you have to. Messed up there a little, but it's real time. We're gonna try to fix that. There we go. Out. Cap. Okay, I'm gonna keep this as straight as I can. I'm already messing up. Messed up again. It's okay. We can definitely fix it. Okay, there we go. Bring down this cap up here. Just like two. I'm giving you a bad impression. I'm already messing up on certain sections here with the outline. This is what you want to avoid doing. Should have kept taking my time. So far so good though when it comes to the reference. I'm gonna put the M here, bring it up, down, then erase the excess. Oops. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Basically, that's a drawing reference of Mario. How to draw Mario. Well, his face facing forward. Quick recap. Basically, I used I believe it's called the Loomis, or the what I call circle line method. I used that to start with the head. I used as a reference. As a guide, piece of CD, but if you have the template available, you can also use that. I made a cross down the middle as a guideline for the ears, eyes, and the nose. For the most part, I use I do that freehand, free sketch, like scribbling it in. Of course, I use the reference as a guide also. And then I just make the adjustments as I go along. After that, I go ahead, when I feel comfortable, I go ahead and use the Sharpie eyeliner. For the most part, you wanna try to go with a flow. Don't stop in the middle. Try to avoid stopping in the middle as much as you can, which I did here, because you don't want to have the splotches, or you have the parts where it's off a little, which happened to me. But it's like take it as a lesson, what to do, what not to do. But nevertheless, the drawing came out decent. What you can do with these type of drawings when you're done with them, you can leave it the way it is. If you want to ink it in, or you can color it in, color pencils or markers, whatever you like using. Or you can get creative with this too. You know, if you have a printer, your scanner, if you decide to ink it in, you know, scan it in, load it up to a drawing app or a drawing sketching app. You can play around with it. You know, try different color combinations, different mediums to the drawing app, like marker, color pencils, and such, charcoal. You can also make with this type of paper stock paper you can get at Walmart or a hobby store. You can make these particular drawings of Mario, like a theme, like a Mario theme, like Mario, Luigi, Yoshi. Draw them, ink them in like I did right now. Make copies of them on your computer, print them out, and make like a book, like a coloring book or a fun activity book that you can give to your children or loved ones, so they can color it in and, you know, practice coloring and, you know, a good time waster. You know, have fun. You can do a lot of stuff. You can also do like construction paper. Like, you get the reference. You get construction paper. You can make templates of each section, like the face, the mask. And you can also paste it on top of it and use that as a guide to make it look stand out, make it look better. If you don't, well, for example, I can show you real quick. This is unrelated to Mario, but this right here, it's what I'm talking about. I did this. I did the drawing first, and I take the template of the mask, which is black construction paper. This is vanilla paper. This is bluish gray paper, and I measured it and I pasted it in, and then I basically added details on top of it, and it makes it stand out, almost like two-dimensional. You can do that also, or you can do it just color it in, like I mentioned. You know, the reference. You know, this. You can many things you can do with a drawing. You can you know, experiment with it. You don't have to be afraid of experimenting with new mediums, new ways of doing things, especially this day and age where everything can be saved on the computer. You can make backup copies in case you mess something up. All right, for right now, this lesson's done. Hope you enjoyed it. I will continue working on this lesson off screen, because I always say a drawing's never done unless you say it's done. See, there's some adjustments I need to make and some corrections. If you get a chance, don't forget to subscribe. Visit my Instagram page. It's also called Nancito's Art. And hit that like button and ring that bell for notification. I'll let you know when the next video is coming out. And be sure to visit my playlist and my other video tutorials and quick sketches. For the time being, thank you for your time. This is Nancito. Have a great day. Goodbye. Hello folks out in YouTube land, Nancito's Art, or Nancito from Nancito's Art, Nancito from Nancito's Art here. I actually, this actually part of my video, my how to draw Mario video, with the face facing forward. I decided to add this piece, this additional footage into the existing video, because I wanted to mention something. Off screen, I decided to go ahead and color it at the upper torso body structure. And there is a YouTuber I follow. I'm subscribed to. His name is. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing his name. Demoose Art. I think it's spelled D-E-M-O-O-S-E. And I started following him just recently because he has a way with doing art with pen, ballpoint pen, and I wanted to because a part of starting this channel is for me to not only show you how we go through a journey together and improving our drawing skills and coloring skills, but also not being afraid to draw new methods, new mediums. And part of that medium was a pen. A lot of people, myself included, we never ever thought that we can use pens for art. But if you go check out his channel, The Moose Art, he does amazing stuff with pen, and he has. I came up to one of his tutorials, like how to draw skin or how to color skin, little by little. So I decided to take a risk with that Mario sketch that I did earlier, and started working on it off screen. Which what I did is basically I used orange for the skin tone. I used red for the for the overalls and cap, well, shirt and cap, and the overalls I did with blue, light blue and dark blue, and stuff that I of course black for the mustache and eyeballs. And the only thing I used color pencil with is for this, for the side of the hair sticking out, only because I didn't have a brown ballpoint pen. Now, as I was working on it, I was following his tutorial the best I could, and I don't know. First time doing it, it wasn't coming out exactly the way he makes it, because he's like an expert at using ballpoint pens. But part of my channel is experimenting and improvising. So what I did, I just got like my Prismacolors, you see it here, that I have available, and I thought to myself, what would happen if I would mix the Prismacolors with the ballpoint pen that I put on there lightly? How would it look? And as you can tell, at least in mine, I don't know if you can tell through the video, but the colors look very vibrant. I mean, if you've never tried this before, and I think I'm gonna be maybe my next video, my next time lapse, I'll probably do ballpoint pen and a combination of pen and pencil. But adding the Prismacolor on top of the ballpoint pen as the foundation, like building up the layer, it just got, I don't know, it gives it a look like kind of like silk, if that makes any sense, on for the hat and the overalls and everything. It just looks vibrant and it looks beautiful. Like, see, I just put it on there, and this is just a drawing of a caricature, cartoon character. I'm just wondering how would this look like if I do realistic portraits with a combination of ballpoint pen and Prismacolor. But yeah, I mean, it's amazing what you can find, what new art discoveries you can make just by following tutorials from other fellow artists or people that are out there, good influencers. I'm on a small channel. I don't even have any subscribers. But if you do happen to stumble into my channel, see this channel, if you know who the Moose Art is, please give him a shout out, because his tutorial actually helped me out doing strictly, well, not strictly, but doing a drawing in ballpoint pen for the majority of it, and then moving forward I added a little bit of extra layer with Prismacolors, which makes the, at least in my opinion, makes the drawing stand out even more. So I hope you enjoyed this basically video summary I did of the mediums I used to make this this portrait. Once again, check me out on Instagram. It's called Nincito's Art. Leave a like, subscribe if you can. I appreciate it. I don't have any subscribers. And ring the bell for the notification, and I'll let you know when I'll pull up another video. Thank you for your time. Y'all have a great day, great night, and God bless y'all. Thank you.